Welcome to the Venetian News Network. I'm Gustavo.
And I am Francisco. Here are today's news. A young boy was washed up after scuba diving.
And also, scientists have discovered that maybe washing could be a good idea.
And to top it off, Cassio was promoted to the lieutenant of General Othello. Now we will catch up with a field reporter covering Iago getting passed up for this great promotion.
Here I am trying to get Rodrigo and Iago, trying to get a secret conversation, but here they come. They're coming from the bushes.
Did you hear about that boy dying during the fishing accident?
He deserved it. He was a terrible child.
Yeah.
So, did you bring the money?
Yes. Help me win over Othello's wife, Desdemona.
Sure. We must tell our father, Merbancio, that old black ram married her.
Yes. And what about that Cassio? He was promoted instead of you to a lieutenant.
How dare that old black ram promote an accountant before I?
I can't believe it.
When I am through with him, only I will remain to be general.
Wow, look at that crazy news. Better go back to the news report. Go.
Well, that took a turn for the worst.
For sure. After that, Iago stated, "Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city in a personal suit to make me his lieutenant. Off cap to him, and by faith of man I know my price, and I am worth no worse a place but he, as loving his own pride and purposes, evades them with a bombast circumstance horribly stuffed with epithets of war."
Based on that statement, Iago's jealousy truly motivates him in the worst of ways. He is now looking to take revenge upon the 2 poor men.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Hello, and welcome to the Venetian Handkerchief Emporium. Here, we have a wide selection of handkerchiefs, from brown handkerchiefs, to white handkerchiefs, to magical handkerchiefs, to cursed handkerchiefs. We even have new handkerchiefs and used handkerchiefs. So, come on down to the Venetian Handkerchief Emporium. We have a wide selection and variety that will definitely suit your handkerchief needs.
Welcome back to the Venetian News Network.
Here, we are about to see Rodrigo banging into Brabancio's house. Let's go to a field reporter and see what's happening.
Merbancio! The old black ram has stolen your daughter!
What nonsense is this? Why do you wake me up at 4 in the morning?
Othello, the old black ram has stolen your daughter, Desdemona.
What did you say?
The old black ram stole your daughter.
I can't believe this. Let's go to him right now.
Welcome back to the Venetian News Network. Due to a tragic scuba diving accident, our previous hosts were tragically lost to the ocean and will no longer be with us. However, we promise to continue providing you with the same dedication and coverage that our previous hosts provided. I believe you have a story for us?
Yes, I do. And from a few moments ago, Brabantio said to Rodrigo, "The worse are welcome. I have not charged thee not to haunt about my doors. In honest plainness thou hast heard me say, my daughter is not for thee. And now in madness, being full supper and distempering draughts upon malicious bravery, dost thou come to start my quiet." As you can see here, he was very angry about Desdemona getting married to Othello. But now we're going to have another word from our sponsors.
Have you ever been in dire need of a lifeboat or personal flotation device? Maybe you just got caught in a bad storm in the Mediterranean while trying to take over Cyprus. Or you just like to go scuba diving and fishing. If you answered yes to any of these questions, then Turkish floaties are the perfect item for you. They hold a magical substance that allows you to float on water. Simply amazing. Get yourself a pair today for only £2. Better hurry, they're running out fast.
Look, who is that in the distance?
It's the Royal Cassio.
Sorry, 'tis his rock in my shoe. You have been summoned.
By who?
Oh no. That's right.
Okay.
Othello, you have bewitched my daughter. How have you done?
I am loyal. I have not done such thing.
Witchcraft. Witchcraft.
Take me to court over it. I am loyal to my Desdemona.
Let's go to the Duke.
Yes. And welcome back to VNN. Here we are at Recap 101. So as you saw in the last scene, Cassio was walking down valiantly to go meet Othello and tell him about the Duke. And you have...
Well, as you may have noticed in that last segment, Othello was accused of witchcraft, and along with that, he has been called a black ram by many people throughout this new story. Now, because he is of African descent, he has often been accused of being a black ram. However, this is not true because he is in fact a person and not a ram. Back to you, Ethan.
Yes, and we have more big news stories coming up next.
Why have you summoned me, Duke?
I have summoned you because we're being attacked by the Turks.
I can't find any of them.
Well, then let's go look for them.
All right.
She really did. She did what my dad did.
What did you do with my daughter?
I did nothing with your daughter.
We claim him of witchcraft. He has bewitched Desdemona.
Well, then let us settle this. Bring out Desdemona.
We'll let her settle this dispute. Here's my Desdemona.
Yes, I am his Desdemona. I love him so very, 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 very much. He is the most important part of my day, and he makes me complete.
Well, it seems the Moor is more fair than black.
Yes, I love you, Desdemona.
And me.
Welcome back to VNN. It appears that true love really does exist between Desdemona and Othello.
It also appears that Rodrigo and Iago are acting out of true jealousy, trying to bring Othello down by separating him and Desdemona. Well, also in other news, I guess the Turks got caught up in a big storm in the Mediterranean.
Many people have died, including a lot of Turks.
Good day for Venetian news.
Yes, sir.
In case you didn't see, Moore has been favored by the Duke. He and Desdemona aren't separated.
We need a new plan to separate them. How do we do that?
I don't know, you're the master.
I am. I hate the Moor so very, 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 very much. This angers me to my core.
And so do I. He stole my Desdemona. I should be with the worthy maid.
That he did. And that Cassio stole my position. I should be Othello's attendant, not that mathematician.
Well, we know Iago's jealous again.
Mm-hmm. It's really funny, dramatic irony that Othello always calls him Honest Iago, isn't it?
Yeah, when he's trying to plot against him, Iago's playing both sides of the table right now.
Well, that's it for the Venetian News Network. See you tomorrow, prime time.
Closed captioning for the Venetian News Network is brought to you by the Venetian Handkerchief Emporium, always supplying your handkerchief needs since the 15th century, and Turk Preservation Systems, keeping you afloat in the toughest of conditions.